Welcome to EmotionSense.AI, your personal emotion tracking assistant that uses AI technology to track your emotions in your daily text.
EmotionSense.AI is an advanced web application that can analyze the message history from various social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, and Messenger. It can then output the amount of certain emotions we express through our text, as well as how positive and negative we tend to be. However, before we see this in action, we're going to need a JSON file to upload. This JSON file will contain our text message history. We can download this data from most social media platforms, but for the purpose of this demo, we'll look at how to download a JSON file from Instagram. So the first thing that we're going to do is head down and click on the More tab and click Your Activity. From there, we'll click on Download Your Information, and it should open up a new tab when we click Continue. We can then proceed with the download. Once it's loaded up, we can click Download or Transfer Information. We can then select to download some of our information. We're going to select Messages and proceed forward. Download to device. And then we can select the time frame for our message history. You can choose any date range or even customize such, but for our purposes, we'll simply select last week and save. Then we'll change the format from HTML to JSON. Save and then create the files. Our request for our message history will be currently pending, and it does take a few minutes depending on the date range we select, but Instagram will notify us when it is ready to download. As you can see here, I already downloaded some of my messages earlier, and they will look like this once they're done pending. We can then click Download to download our JSON file.
Actually retrieve your files. I'll be showing you how you can upload them to receive your results. So the first thing you'll do is you'll go to the center of our page with this big upload button, and then you're going to click on it. Once you do, you'll receive a pop-up, and then you'll upload your JSON file that you want to analyze. In this case, this is our group chat. And here, I'm going to open it. Then, I'm going to select a user. So I'm going to select Zhang. And now I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to wait for the results to actually finish. And here you go. Once it's done calculating your results, you'll see this is what it outputs. So, over a period of time, you can see from Saturday, October 28th to 2023, all the way to very recently, Saturday, March 9th, this is the positivity score in all the texts that Roy has sent over this year of time. And you'll see that here at the beginning, started off with 0.5, goes down to 0.378, and then goes back up and continues onwards and onwards. And here on the right side, you'll see that his most positive texts were, "Don't worry, Horace, you're Waterloo bound. What do you mean stressful, bro? Y'all are cooking." So those are the most positive texts that he has sent. Now, on the other hand, we also have the most negative text, which is the exact opposite of the most positive text. So here are some of the examples of Roy's most negative texts. And then after, we'll also see that you have the joy over time. This is a graph showing how happy you are over on a scale of 0 to 1 over the same period of time in your text. Then you'll see the sadness over time, the love over time, the anger over time, as well as the fear over time, and the surprise over time. And this is all calculated using our AI model that we trained ourselves. Up to the top using the navbar that we have. And now, let's say we wanted to analyze another user in our group chat's text. So now let me select Horace, and then I'll also use the navbar again to navigate to our results section. And you'll see here that the results are completely different for Horace. You'll see that he has different most positive texts, and you'll see that he has different graphs for each one of these statistics because his texts are obviously not the same as Roy's. So we can scroll down all the way down, and you'll see that we have different graphs for each of our emotions. Alright, so why is this useful, you may ask? Our application allows our users to become more self-conscious about their digital activities to become more successful on their journey to self-improvement, which improves the mental health of both our users and their peers. And to end off this demo video, I'd like to thank you all for coming and watching our demo video on EmotionSense.AI.